everybody, I'm Katie. Welcome to the Book Buddies, and today's video is kind of a what I'm taking on vacation video, I guess. So the 27th through the 6th I will be gone. I'm going up to Idaho to see some family, and we're driving, and we'll be in the car for 6 or 7 hours at a time for about 2 days. So I'm bringing a bunch of books just to be sure that I don't run out of reading material. I have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 books in this pile, and I have one more that I don't own and another one that I'm not taking in this group, because this group of books is going to be going in my bag that I'm taking in the car with me, and then the other one I'm not going to be taking in that bag, obviously. And the one that I don't own and one of this group is going to be a maybe, because who knows if I'm going to be able to actually buy the book or not, and who knows if I'll finish the one that I'm talking about next. The book that I'm talking about is The Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson. I have 56 pages left of this book, and this is a book that's only going with me if I don't finish it by the time we leave. I'm anticipating having it done though, so that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, this one may or may not go, and if it does not go, I'm going to be bringing a different book. I don't know which book yet. I'm still deciding, but yes. It was backwards. Anyway, the next book I have is the chunkiest book in the group that I'm taking, and it is George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones. You might be thinking, why don't you just take that one? Because if you just take that one, you could get a lot farther into it. And although I probably could, I'm not going to, because I can only read this book for a certain amount of time before I just get really drained. And if I'm going to be in a car for a really, really, really long time, I would like to have something to read the whole time and not just be like, ugh. What I have is, although the chunkiest besides Game of Thrones, it is the book that I will probably finish the quickest, and it is House of Hades by Rick Riordan, the 4th book in the Heroes of Olympus series. The reason I say that it will be the one that I read the quickest is because it's just speculation. I'm assuming that I will probably finish this one first, because I read the first one, The Lost Hero, and then the second one, Son of Neptune, in 2 days. And the third one I read in 3 days. So I'm guessing I will not take me long to finish this. And like I said before, we will be in a car for a very long period of time. So I will probably get it done in like 1 or 2 sittings. Yeah. That's what I'm anticipating. Is Tiger's Voyage, the 3rd book in the Tigers series by Colleen Hawker, however you say her name. I've read the prologue and the first chapter of this, and I can already tell that it's going to be super mushy, and the love triangle is just going to drive me insane, but I'm going to do my best to ignore it and just read the story part, because I like the story part. If it didn't have the love triangle, and it didn't have all the mushy over-attachment issues that it has, I would be fine. But it has them, so I'm going to have to pace myself with this one, or I'm just going to get really aggravated. I just know it. So, yeah. And then the last one for the group that's going in the bag in the car that I own currently is this freaking book that I've been reading for 2 years. Not really, I've been reading it for a year. But the last book to a series I've been reading for 6 years. Yay, finally. Tears of a Dragon by Brian Davis is the 4th book in the Dragons in Our Midst series, and I started this book last year. I got 60 pages into it, and then I just put it down and forgot about it. I have 303 pages left to read, and I could probably read this in one sitting, like in one 5-6 hour sitting. Won't be hard. It won't be hard. And then the next book that I plan on buying, the one that I'm going to try and get before we leave, is the first volume of Vizbig Dragon Ball Z. I don't know how expensive it is, and I have a very limited amount of money that I can use before we leave. So if it exceeds that amount of money, I will not get it. But if it does not, I will, because it is, I think, 530 something pages, and it's the first 3 volumes, and I know that it will entertain me for a long time. So I want to collect them anyway, because I don't have a whole lot of classic manga or anything like that, and I actually really like the classic manga and stuff, so I would like to get that one. So yes, we'll see about that one. Who knows if I'll be able to get it or not. And then the final book that I will be taking, that I know of, I mean, it depends. If I don't get the Dragon Ball Z and I finish the Arithmetist, I'll probably take 2 different books. I don't know yet. But the next, or the last book that I know that I'm taking is the book that I'm not taking in with me in the car. It is Percy Jackson's Greek Gods by Rick Riordan. That will be the book that I'm probably going to end up reading at night before I go to bed. But I read all through the Titan era a few months ago, and I read the Zeus page, and then I just kind of stopped. So I want to read through those, because I do want to get the Greek Heroes that's coming out later this year, because that looks so cool. So cool. Anyway, so those are all the books that I'm taking, all the books that I plan on taking. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. I will be trying to take some vlogs while we're out there. We're going to be going to a zoo. We're going to be going to a museum of some sort. I think it's about the end of the spear, I think. It has the plane, the remains of the plane of the missionaries that went there and died, and so we'll be going to see that, and then we're going to go to Sun Valley, and I'm definitely going to take some videos of Sun Valley, because Sun Valley is really pretty and cute. And if I can find the used bookstore that I went to the last time we went to Boise, or not to Boise, to Sun Valley, I will video that too, because it's an awesome little bookstore. I mean, it depends on if it's there and if I can figure out where it is, but still. And that might end up coming up really, really late in the summer, because I don't want to have 15, 20, 30-second videos on the channel. So I'm going to have to wait for Kayleen to help me make it all into one video, and that might be in August, who knows. And if it's too late to put it up, well, that's too bad, because I'm still probably going to. You'll probably have forgotten about it, but oh well. Yeah, so that was all I had to tell you in today's video. I just figured that I should tell you all that stuff and just inform you that I won't be making videos for that week. And besides, I was wearing some makeup, and I was like, hey, how about I make a video when I don't look like a hobo? This would be much different than a hobo anyway. So guys, that was my video. I hope you enjoyed, I guess. If you want to see our videos later, the videos we put up later, I guess, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We have 3 videos up, or generally 3 videos up. My videos usually come up on Tuesdays and Saturdays, Tuesdays being the book videos, Saturdays, or not Saturdays necessarily, but the weekends being Weekly Geeks. And then Kayleen, during the summer anyway, will just be putting them up whenever she can. So, yeah, you want to see all those, you should subscribe. You should do it. Good on ya. Anyway, that was my video. Hope you enjoyed. Do all that jazz, and I will see you all at some point this weekend. Bye.